Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell, and it's Zubac in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Duren. And it's Ivy in at the 1 spot. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
A nice shot by George.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said, I could do that too.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Ivy a screen on Powell. Thompson with it. George picks him up. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Hits the jumper in space.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Pass to Leonard. Duren pulls it in. Last outing for the Pistons. It was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Ivy. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that's some agility shown by Jaden Ivey, just managing to outwork and get the foul.
And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
One shot. And Ivy no good on that one. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Now, here's Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. Launches it. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got 5 now.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shot clock at 6. With the floater. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And George is deadly from deep. That'll give you some longevity in this league.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards. Ivy against Harden. Passes it to Stewart. Thompson outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. No good with the triple. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. And it's a tie ball game.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Cunningham. He has 5. Down low. And Duran slams it in.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here is Harden. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. George finds Harden. Zubac, a screen on Ivy. Here's Harden. Foul for three. Duran pulls it in.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
George against Thompson. Back to Stewart. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Leonard against Stewart. Leonard the pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. George with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Ivy. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot. And for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Thompson with it. Still scoreless. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
You can't lose Harden there. He slipped inside there and made them pay.
Pistons trail by 4. And here's Ivy. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Cunningham inside. Defended by George. And Thompson gets it to go.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Zubac, a screen on Ivy. There's the pass to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Cunningham against George. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. George against Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And around the midway point of the season, Brent, teams by now hopefully have found their chemistry. Is that forged off the court or mostly, in your opinion, on the court?
Well, it can be forged on the court, Kevin, and that can be a good thing. But if it's forged off the court, it can be a great thing. That kind of togetherness that can carry you a lot farther.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard, so exciting to watch.
Both shots good from the stripe. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really, compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Now, here's Ivy. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Now, here's Durant. Zubac's defending. Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
And the Pistons making a change here. Fournier's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for George. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by the Pistons.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Evan Fournier. Ivy. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
At the crossover, here's Thompson, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the 2-guard spot.
The Pistons have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Wiseman's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. The Clippers also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Bones Highland comes in for Norman Powell. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. And it's tied up with that one. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Pass to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Intercepted. Highland against Thompson. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. The shot by Thompson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Leonard, the pass to Mann. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. And stolen by Fournier. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Both teams will make substitutions. Stolen. Pass to Sasser. Here's Cunningham. It's deflected.
Tucker just reading that and timing it perfectly.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
That one is no good.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sasser. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Clippers leading by 4. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass. George has got 16 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Cunningham. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Detroit.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Outside Westbrook. Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. 18 points for him.
Just playing hard. George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
And it's sent back by George. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. P.J. Tucker is out there with Plumlee, and it's Mann in at the small forward. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. And now the fast break. George with the ball. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Now, here's George. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Westbrook, no good. Here's Cunningham driving to the basket. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. George looking around. Outside Westbrook. The three. The rebound by Medu. Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Sasser can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And Plumlee kicks to Westbrook.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Medu. Cunningham on the wing. He's got 8. Count that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
LA's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Passes to George. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now, here's Cunningham. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Sasser can't hit. Clippers leading by 6. At the elbow, it's George. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And the strength of George on display that time.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Mann. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Sasser with the rebound.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Here's Sasser. Cunningham right side. There's the triple. Sasser can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, George. Inside, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Thompson right side. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
First free throw is good. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Now Cunningham. Paul George missing from long range. And the rejection by Zubats.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Clippers leading by 5. Westbrook passes to Zubats. Dishes it to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The pass to Cunningham. Here's the floater. Here's Mann. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with Detroit, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Powell in for Russell Westbrook. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, DA, that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Sasser. Cunningham with it. Leonard picks him up. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Stewart.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time, finds the open man.
Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Down low. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen. And in terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive Player of the Year caliber guy on the wing, and he can also carry you offensively.
Russell Westbrook in for Terrence Mann.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Stewart misses. Clippers leading by 7. To the paint. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now George. 20 points for him last game against Washington. Left side Fournier. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
He gets it in there. George has got 24.
You can only do so much right there. It's a good challenge on the Paul George shot. It didn't matter much.
Here's Ivy. Here's the drive. Westbrook pulls it in. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to George. Zubac, a screen on Fournier. George double teamed. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Powell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Thompson passes to Ivy. Back to Thompson. And Fournier kicks to Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Powell. 7 points in the game. Pass to George. And stolen by Fournier. And it's Stewart, top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 7. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Powell. Zubac, a screen on Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And Norman Powell, as a point getter, understands the value of the free throw. He's been over 80% for his career at the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Kate Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. Here's Ivy. Here's Cunningham with the drive and the rejection by Zubac. Leonard against Ivy. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. Tries again. Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Powell kicks to Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Wiseman. And it's Leonard missing. Pistons trail by 9. Thompson inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Goes up at the stripe. He squares up and sinks it. And that's now 9 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. 1:12 left in the first half. Westbrook double team. And there's the pass to Leonard. Powell, no one around him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Great tee that time from Leonard.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Mann. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Thompson. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Cunningham with it.
Cunningham close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
No good on the second free throw.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Joined by head coach Monty Williams. Coach, what were the areas of concern in the first half?
Everything. They outworked us out in transition, and even when they didn't score and flattened out our defense and gave them open looks, we just haven't played hard enough tonight and competed the way we're typical of competing.
We'll see if you can pick it up as the game goes on. Coach, thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind. Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Clippers.
They are just attacking on the offensive end. Physical play is sending them to the line consistently, and that's where they've been cashing in big time.
Yeah, they have the defense out position and reaching for the ball. Love their approach.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from George.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then it's Thompson, and it's Cunningham in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Pistons trail by 10. And here's Ivey. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Powell. Stolen by Zubac. Ivey against Powell. Harden outside. It's George on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Cunningham. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player when he takes advantage.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
That's good from Cunningham. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Harden kicks to Powell. Back to Harden. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham on the wing. Stolen by George. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Pistons trail by 10. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Thompson with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. George against Cunningham. Now the pass to Zubac. And yes, it's good. Zubac has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Nice job by Zubac using his size and just making his presence felt.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ivey passes to Cunningham. They get the rebound. Moves back up. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 11 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. James Harden is second.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, what a plus you got there.
Now here's Powell. 9 points in the game so far. Zubac, a screen on Cunningham. And that one's good. George.
And PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. And a pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Ivy passes to Duran. Ivy with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Pass to Thompson. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Duran. Shoots over Zubac. Cunningham for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 17 now.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Ivy against Harden. Zubac, a screen on Ivy. Harden the pass to George. Over Cunningham. George, no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Thompson. Now Harden. He has 5. From downtown. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Stewart. Now here's Thompson. The tray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here is Harden. Outside Leonard. From 13, Green for 2 points. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Perfecting that shot early on in his career. Kawhi loves to get to that one.
The pass to Ivy. To the middle. Here's Duran. An easy 2 points on the layup. Duran's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Now, here's Zubac. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Evan Fournier's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. Pistons trail by 9. Ivy with it. He's got 6. They set the screen. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
George with the ball. Defended now by Fournier, and George kicks to Westbrook. 11 feet away. Zubats, that's good. Zubats has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Ivy passes to Thompson. Ivy a screen on Harden. Back to Ivy. Corner shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Ivy calling for the ball, and you see why. He's got the juice.
Now here's Westbrook. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Zubats, and that one drops for him. 8 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Thompson dishes to Ivy. Pass to Duran. Down low. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Fournier.
And Fournier trying to score inside, showing off a little bit of his touch.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they have ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Outside, George bangs home the trifecta. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here's Ivy after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 5. Stewart with the screen on George. Stewart kicks to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Stewart's got 11 points.
A good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
Zubats finds Leonard. Harden scanning the floor. Leonard on the wing. Over Stewart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Wiseman's checked in for Detroit. That 2 comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Thompson. He's around 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Medu. For 3. Another three for Detroit.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game over Ivy. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And that medium-range jumper is something that Russell is searching out, and he can get to.
To the paint. The shot's good from Wiseman.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And George with the stuff.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Ivy dishes to Thompson. Passes it to Medu. To the inside, Fournier, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Clippers leading by 9. Westbrook with it. Defended now by Fournier. Lets it go from 14. Fournier pulls it down.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Misses the three. And Los Angeles guys shooting an efficient 53% from the field.
And Brent, an interesting aspect of Mason Plumlee's game is his passing.
Yeah, good coaches, Greg, have found a way to put Mason Plumlee in positions to succeed as a passer. You don't see that much with big men in the NBA, but he's capable.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. Back to Fournier. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Up top, Leonard. The rebound by Medu.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, George. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Sasser. Ivy with it. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clippers leading by 4. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, George. Out to the right wing. For 3, Westbrook. They get it again. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. Count it. Wiseman's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Plumlee out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Mann in at the 3 spot. And here's Cunningham. The pass to Medu. Here's Sasser. That 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to George. The kick out to Westbrook. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Looking to get back on track here. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Cunningham on the wing.
And Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Los Angeles leading by 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key. George has got 38 points.
George with the innate ability and sense, and he has to get it off quick.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Passes to Fontecchio. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Rebound by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The offensive rebound. Here's Fontecchio. Up and in on the layup. Fontecchio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Right side Westbrook. He kicks to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. He trusted him with the pass that time.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Fontecchio guarded by Tucker. Pass to Sasser. Fontecchio. Another 3 for Detroit.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Outside Westbrook. And there's the pass to George. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. George has got 41. Pistons trail by 4. There's the dish to Cunningham. Here's Grimes. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Grimes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook with a wide open look. And another 3 for the Clippers.
really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Cunningham outside, right wing. Fontecchio passes to Wiseman. Cunningham. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for the Pistons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harden's checked in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for L.A. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tucker can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now here's Cunningham.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Lob pass to George. Stolen by Thompson. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, George over Ivy. Los Angeles with another miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Cunningham right side. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Here's Duren. Count the basket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Plumlee, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for P.J. Tucker. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham up top, defended by George. 3 on the clock. Here's Stewart. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Harden against Ivy. Passes it to Leonard. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Leonard. Pass to George. Harden outside. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Clock at 4. They need this. Duran pulls it in. Detroit leading by 3. Thompson inside, defended by George. Stewart misses. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Powell, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Now George.
Set up, set up.
To tie it up. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Powell. He dishes it to George. Over Cunningham. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Back to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Harden.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. Harden the pass to George. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Duran slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 16 rebounds. Here's Leonard. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think he'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Cunningham against Harden. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Clippers trail. Outside, George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. George has got 43 points.
See how comfortable and patient Paul George is inside. Feels like nobody's going to get to that shot.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Harden against Ivy. Back to Stewart. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. Over Cunningham. Leonard, no luck. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Thompson with it. George picks him up. The pass to Cunningham. Stewart in the corner.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham with it. Pass to Duran. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham inside. Working on Zubac. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. George against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Ivy. A beautiful reverse layup. Ivy's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You got to like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The first, that narrows the gap to 1.
The veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Passes it to Ivy. To Cunningham. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. There's the three. Here's Stewart. Here's Detriot. Stewart in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Pistons lead by 3. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. 1:22 left in the game. Pass to Harden. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson finds Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy, guarded by Harden. There's the pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And it's a 6-point Piston lead.
And you love it when the heart of your team injects that kind of play. That was huge from Stewart.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against George. Over in the corner, Zubac. Harden against Ivy. It's hauled in by Stewart. And now we've got the intentional foul. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both. .23 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Here's George. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here's Thompson. Pass to Ivey. And so it's Detroit with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress. But we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.